Hello YouTubians, it is Saturday the 17th of December, which means it's time for another 4 weekends of Christmas. Yes? So it's week 3, which means it's exactly 1 week till Christmas Eve, and that 1 week from tomorrow, it is Christmas! I hope you're excited, because I'm not. I mean, I don't think of myself as a complete Scrooge, but, you know, I'm 19 now and Christmas has sort of lost its luster a bit. I mean, as far as presents goes, I kind of now ask for things I need rather than things, you know, I really want. But, you know, that's me feeling really old, but I hope it's still incredibly exciting for you and that you're, you know, incredibly childish. Yay for childishness! So we'll start off by doing what I said I'd do every weekend, and that is my advent calendar. So here it is. Right, 17. There it is, 17. Let's open it up. Joke time. What sort of sentence would you get if you broke the law of gravity? A suspended one. That's sort of an intellectual joke. Nothing to do with Christmas, and, well, what can I say? Just a little bit odd to be in a advent calendar, which is probably primarily targeted at kids. And one thing I probably should have showed every single time is the shape of the chocolate, which is, in this case, a mistletoe, I think? Must be. Oh, yummy. So, Christmas things that happened to me this week. I broke up from college on yesterday. Well, technically yesterday. Well, even though I didn't have any lessons. My last lesson was on Thursday, so I kind of had a bit of a lie-in yesterday. I was supposed to go in and meet some friends, but I kind of never got round to it because I just had, you know, a massive lie-in for like the whole day. Gotta love being on holiday, but I mean, I worked today, so I kind of got calmer, I suppose. But talking of work, also on Thursday, I had my work Christmas do, which was fun. Yay! Essentially, we went for this really slap-up meal and then got really drunk together, which was kind of cool, except of course I got sat opposite my boss, which is always a bit awkward when you're sort of in a social scenario and you got nothing really to talk about, so you just end up being awkward. But, you know, I got a little bit tiddled and ended up bashing my kneecap to the point where I couldn't extend my leg for a couple of days, so fun. What else? I did some Christmas shopping. My Christmas shopping is nowhere near complete. I've still got lots to do and I've only got a week to do it, so, and money isn't exactly immense because my work has sort of cut down on overtime, but needs must, and I've got some left to do. I'm gonna get it done, hopefully. I'm gonna get it done. But on the note of Christmas presents, I received my first. Well, not my first. I mean, I had that picture, which was awesome. But I got home from work today, and this was waiting for me. How awesome is that? So I promptly opened it up, and this was inside. Also attached to it was a hair. Luckily, I know who it's from. Otherwise, it would be kind of creepy. Well, actually, there's 2 of them. It's really lucky I know who this is from, because otherwise that would be really, really gross. Now, I know I should technically wait till Christmas, but because it's from one of you guys, I know who it's from. I mean, Nick, you can see there, I'm coming up your address, but Lottie, you can see it's from Lozzie Lottie. So I'm going to open it up just for you guys. You gotta love this wrapping though. I mean, it's, look, there's hairs on it everywhere. Did you sort of, were you like hunched over it with your long hair and it just kind of got glued to the sellotape or something? No, I do admit this is making me feel a bit childish. And they are, what? Honestly, I love this. I had no idea what this would be. She wrote a note that says something Christmassy, and it says on the back, okay, so maybe this isn't that Christmassy, but you did tell me to surprise you, so don't complain. And you have definitely delivered. Look at them. I'm gonna wear these for the rest of the video just because I can. Ta-da! Wow. These are really, really awesome. Really kind of nerdy as well, but I don't really understand how this is Christmassy. I can hardly see a thing, but yeah. Right, I suppose it is that time to move on to some messages I got from you guys explaining what you've been doing. First things first, we got Krosnick Roxass, who said, I have actually done something Christmassy though. Le gasp! I don't know why it's French, but I don't question her, to be honest. I've just put up the Christmas tree, and we also decorated our dogs with tinsel and baubles. They were not amused. I can imagine, to be honest, I can't imagine what my dogs would do if I put tinsel and baubles on them. I'm surprised they didn't bite your head off or something, but you know, it's the Christmas holidays. What else are you gonna do apart from abuse your dogs with Christmas decorations? Okay, I'm gonna have to move I'm gonna put them on my head. There you go. That'll work. Okay. Gamer Sherlock said on Twitter, I got a Mario advent calendar. The first 2 days were cheap and DK, and then after that they gave up and did Xmas stuff. That's really kind of sad. I mean, you'd have thought they'd at least, if they've made a big deal of it being a Mario advent calendar, they'd sort of either commit to the whole month or just not bother at all. The fact that they did 2 and then just gave up, it's pathetic. Although they probably do something big and amazingly Mario-y thing on Christmas Eve. I suppose that's when most advent calendars run out. But you can only hope and wait. Luke for Smith says, I finally wrote my Christmas cards, but have you? No, I've written none. I don't think I will write any, apart from the ones that go with presents. That's if I do actually eventually get them. As I said, I haven't done all of my Christmas shopping yet, but... well... I remember the days when you were in school, sort of primary school, and sort of halfway through secondary school, where you used to get like the block Christmas calendars, where it was like 100 in a packet, and you wrote one out to every single person in your year. We outgrew that. I can't remember the last time I actually did that, and last time I got a card like that. We're adults now with our prezzies. Mario 8th said, are advent calendars a British thing? I didn't think they are. I mean, are they? Do you get advent calendars in America? I just kind of assumed you did. I know Advent is something to do with Christmas, and I just always assumed it was a universal thing. Anywhere that celebrated Christmas had Advent. Really? Like, I know these glasses are retarded, but, I mean, you don't have to run away, camera. So I guess I'm going to open this question out to you guys. If you live in America, or anywhere besides England, tell me, do you have Advent calendars there, or is it just an English thing? I honestly don't know, so you guys tell me. What's my name said? Well, let's see here. Or Herm. My brother Falcon punched me when I turned off the TV to set up the Christmas tree. Your family sounds brilliant, although I do like the Falcon Punch reference. Good, I approve. And finally, Potty K Cat says, what's your full name? I'm surprised this hasn't really come up before on YouTube. I suppose when I sort of flashed my address in the previous video, it kind of showed the first inkling that Hal might not be my first name. My full name is Anthony Hal Dimond, and the reason why I'm known as Hal is because I'm actually named after my dad. Me and my dad share the same first name, and over in America, I guess it's quite that's quite a common thing. And you usually get things like, well, I suppose I'd be like Anthony Jr. or Anthony the Second or something like that. But over here, it's actually not that common. In fact, I don't know anyone else who's named after their dad. So Hal's my middle name, but it's sort of technically my chosen name because I've been known as Hal throughout my whole entire life. And while officially, at least for now, my first name is Anthony, I'm just known as Hal to my family, my friends, teachers, lecturers, doctors, everyone. It's just Hal, so it might as well be my first name. So there you go, there's a little something about me you might not have already known. Moving on to the sole video response I got this week, and it was Joseph Cross again.
Hello YouTube, this is Joseph Cross speaking, and I am glad to inform you that we have snow.
I like the fact that you're following along with this and you're making your own series of vlogs similar to this, and you know, kudos, keep them coming. And that's about it for the Christmassiness. I do have a bit of news for you guys. First things first, Spyro 2 has obviously stopped for the meantime. I'm still waiting on the new capture card and the new microphone before I start up again. I did have one more level worth of footage, so 2 episodes, but For some reason, the pitiful excuse of a microphone, I've been using this LP, which is this thing here. I mean, yeah, it's got my initial on it, my logo, but it's just not very good. I mean, anyone who's watched my video can tell that this sort of, it picks up a lot of background noise. Well, if you thought that the sound quality was a bit pathetic in the videos I've released, I don't know whether it was WavePad or the microphone or something combined, but in the last episode, the sound quality just went. I think it must have recorded the volume in such a high level that it was overloading the mic or overloading something, and the sound quality is just oh god, it's just terrible. So I've decided to scrap that and I'll re-record that with my new equipment. So it's a good way to restart the LP rather than leaving it off on a particularly sour note. Any of you who might have caught the tweet I posted earlier, I guest commentated on Mario the 8th. I mentioned him earlier in the video actually. I guest commentated on his Spyro Enter the Dragonfly LP.
Although I saw a comment, pretty stupid, saying that since cows aren't animals, because cows are meat, and cows are beef, and beef is meat, so cows are meat.
I'm sorry, whoever that is a complete idiot.
No. Then I came back to the video because I had to refresh or something, because internet crashed or something. And I saw the second most thumbs up comment was completely contradicting it, so that was cool.
Meat aren't animals, that's hilarious. Meat? What?
No, cows aren't animals, cows are meat.
Cows are meat. There you go, guys. We should put that on Wikipedia because then everyone will believe it.
That's just gonna be the title.
So go and check him out, go and check out the videos where I'm in, and then, you know, if you go for me, stay for him, because he hasn't been doing this for very long. But you know, the whole commentary thing, it naturally comes to him. You don't usually see an LPer who's as new to it as he is pick it up so quickly. He really deserves new subscribers. I mean, his should just blow up. He's a funny guy. He was making me laugh. I was in hysterics just being in the Skype call with him. So go and check it out. I'm in the next 3 episodes, if that matters to you. If not, just go and check him out. And also, back to sort of news on my channel, something I didn't touch on last week. I'm in the middle of creating a new intro for you guys, and this one actually has music in it, and live recorded music at that. A couple of months ago, me and a few friends decided to form a band. I mean, we'd sort of been beating around the bush for a while now, and I've wanted to be back in a band since I left high school. And we just really clicked. I mean, during our first recording session, I picked up a guitar and played out a sequence of notes, and our guitarist took those notes, turned them into chord form, and in about 10 minutes time, we had this amazing bit of music. But instead of carrying it on and creating a full song, we decided to sort of leave it as a sort of an intro to us. So I am going to, as soon as we get this recorded, I'm going to sort of bash together a new intro for my channel. And I thought, you know, I'll give you a bit of a taster. Yeah, so as you can see, I cannot play the guitar to save my life, but, you know, it's a sequence of notes. It sounds a hell of a lot better when the guy fiddled around with it, and a heck of a lot better when we sort of put it together as a band. So, you know, stay tuned. So if you want, you can go and check out the band's Facebook page. We're called Autumn Point. That's autumn as in the season, not awesome. I mean, come on, Awesome Point is a bit of a crappy band name, but Autumn Point is a good band name. We've only been together for a couple of months, so we haven't recorded anything yet, but there are some pretty awesome photos of us in one of our practices. You can see it like in this rather funky little slideshow going across the screen, that kind of thing. You can like us on Facebook if you want to sort of stay informed of what's going on, and you know, you should hear our EP when we finally put it up. So that's about it. Keep your Christmas messages coming on in, whether it be a comment, a PM, a video response, I don't know how that's a video response, or on Twitter using the hashtag, I'll do it here, wait, that's the one, HDXmas 2011. I hope you guys have had a good week. If you've enjoyed this video, subscribe, and in fact, you know what, you should probably subscribe just for these awesome Wait, beer goggles. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week. That's probably the weirdest outro I've ever done.